Organ harvesting is not a widely known issue, but if you ask any Chinese person about the Nanjing Massacre, they will certainly know. Today is the 75th anniversary since Japan occupied the former Chinese capital of Nanjing and killed hundreds of thousands of Chinese people, and events were held in China to mark the day.
December 13th is the 75th anniversary of the Nanjing Massacre. It happened during the Second World War when Japan invaded China. Chinese estimate that around 300,000 civilians and soldiers were killed in Nanjing, China's capital at the time, during the 6-week occupation. On Wednesday night, a candlelight vigil was held near the Nanjing Massacre Memorial in Nanjing. This Japanese woman at the vigil is the granddaughter of a soldier who was in China at the time of the massacre.
I came to Nanjing to learn the history of the war and also to convey our condolences to the people killed by our ancestors.
Many Chinese are upset that Japan has never formally apologized for the atrocities and has downplayed the incident in its textbooks.
I think for Chinese people, we should have a national identity, and Japan should bravely recognize that stage of history. They shouldn't just be taking that history out of their textbooks.
Still others are upset with their own government for publicly announcing its forgiveness of Japan shortly after the massacre took place. The massacre is also known as the Rape of Nanking, referring to over 20,000 women and men who were raped and then killed during the occupation. Current relations between China and Japan are a reflection of their troubled past. This year, anti-Japan sentiment and protests soared in China. A territorial dispute over the Diaoyu or Senkaku Islands saw protesters throwing glass bottles at the Japanese embassy in Beijing.